Welcome to Tactic Techniques. Explanation of Kubernetes namespaces. Kubernetes supports multiple virtual clusters backed by the same physical cluster. These virtual clusters are called namespaces. Namespaces are Kubernetes objects which partition a single Kubernetes cluster into multiple virtual clusters. Each Kubernetes namespace provides the scope for Kubernetes names it contains, which means that using the combination of an object name and a namespace, each object gets a unique identity across the cluster. Kubernetes cluster is created with the following four namespaces: default, kubectl, kubepublic, kubesystem. Default, the default namespace for objects with no other namespace. Kubesystem, the namespace for objects created by the Kubernetes system. Kubectl, this namespace holds lease objects associated with each node. Node leases allow the kubelet to send heartbeats so that the control plane can detect node failure. Kubepublic, this namespace is created automatically and is readable by all users, including those not authenticated. This namespace is mostly reserved for cluster usage, in case that some resources should be visible and readable publicly throughout the whole cluster. The public aspect of this namespace is only a convention, not a requirement. Kubectl get namespaces, list the namespaces present in the Kubernetes cluster. Kubectl apply fnamespace.yaml, to create a namespace from configuration file. Use cases for namespaces. Partition cluster resources. Ability to specify resource consumption policies. Deploy application within this namespace. API version v1, kind, pod, metadata, namespace, demo, name pod demo1, labels, app demo1, spec, containers, name demo1, image, Yinx Alpine, ports, container port, 80, resources, limits, memory, 400 MB, CPU, 0.3, requests, memory, 300 MB, CPU, 0.2. Thanks for watching and please subscribe my channel.